go.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Real time, real time, real time, real time, real time, real time, Prince Blue. Real time, real time, real time, real time, real time, real time, Prince Blue. Talk that, talk that, talk that, coach, coach, talk that, talk that, talk that, coach, talking entertainment too. Look, we are not the same as you. Look, we don't need a thing, just you. Just make sure the gang come through.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? What is up? It is Real Time with Prince Blue. I am your host, Prince Blue. I am back, and I hope everybody is doing good. I hope everybody is doing well out there. If you hear anything like that, the cleaning people are here. They're doing their job. So, and this is real time. What was I supposed to say? Nah, don't come because I'm doing a podcast. Nah, that's not how that works. So, um, if you hear anything, you'll hear them in the background doing anything, but you shouldn't hear that much. So, lot to talk about today. Yes, you didn't you didn't see anything. Your eyes are not deceiving you. Um, the episode is called Tupac Cares. Why? Because I care. You know when Tupac says, "Who cares?" Tupac cares. Tupac will always care, and I care. You may not care, but I care, and it's my show, so I'm gonna say whatever the fuck I want. And in this show, I'm gonna roast Philly sports media. I'm gonna roast Eagles fans. I'm gonna roast uh J. Cole. I'm gonna roast um sassy black men. I'm going to roast a whole bunch of people, and we're going to have fun doing that. So now, without further ado, let's get into my first segment, which is what is everybody mad about? What y'all mad about today? Well, what I'm mad about is all this fucking discourse over Jalen Hurts. And it seemed like it's a certain subsection of, and I'm gonna get into it, Iggles, Iggles, Eagles fans, that for some reason Jalen Hurts might as well be fucking George Floyd in the Philadelphia Eagles jersey. Yeah, I said it. He might as well be that, because the way y'all talk about this man, I would think he sucks at football and he's a terrible human being. Listen to all these Eagles fans leaving a win against the Carolina Panthers, winning 9 straight, short of a franchise record, 10 wins. Let's hear what they had to say.
Carolina Panthers suck! I don't know why we're struggling with Carolina. They suck. They won 2-15 last year.
We should have fucking killed them.
It was it's an okay, and then it was like, ooh, we won. Woo!
Jalen Hurts is not the answer.
Is that who we're putting on right now?
We have a #1 defense, running back. Jalen Hurts is not the answer.
Big time win. Hurts balling out. Psych, he didn't do anything.
I think we should get a new quarterback. Maybe draft like Jackson Dart or like Jalen Milrow.
Why is Brown not getting enough touches?
You gotta include A.J. Brown, man.
I would not let Nick Sirianni come to the game within the first half, because then he couldn't call the first set of plays, and he can let Kellen Moore just run Saquon Barkley the entire time, and we would win the game within the first half.
We got to run the ball. I don't know what we're doing. Why 2nd and 1? Run the freaking football.
What would you do differently if you coached?
I would give Saquon the ball every time, and I would pass to A.J. Brown when he opened.
It's that easy, Nick Sirianni.
The Eagles should have won by more. I'm disappointed.
12.5-point favorites. You got to smack these dudes.
They were just jerking around.
Jerking around.
Jerking around.
Stop jerking around.
And beat the teams you need to beat.
Still Super Bowl hopes?
Oh, absolutely.
At the end of the day, we're all fucking delusional.
We go to the bowl.
Give me a victory swig.
Go Birds, baby. Never in doubt.
Miss, it's hard to win in this league. True or false?
So true.
It's hard to win in this league. True or false?
True.
But a win is a win, isn't it?
Win's always a win.
It's the last night of the Eras tour, so I'm looking forward to getting home and live streaming that. But the Birds are great. Go Birds. Taylor's an Eagles fan. Go Birds.
All right. So as you can see, towards the end, you started getting more rational Eagles, Eagles fans. But in the beginning, you had Eagles fans, Iggles. And for those who are listening, let me take you down. Let me let you know about the subsection of Eagles fans that are known as Eagles fans. And Eagles fans don't associate with these. There used to be a board on PhiladelphiaEagles.com. It was a tape board. All I do is talk about the Eagles, and we used to call it tape. And we would notice that there was a section of Eagles fans that no matter what Donovan McNabb did, it wasn't good enough. And then it began to stretch into personally about him. Like it would be his looks, his weight, how he talks, how he's corny, how he doesn't act like other black quarterback, all this other weird shit. And then we would label them Eagles fans. And it used to be a civil war on that message board. The message board is no longer up on PhiladelphiaEagles.com, thank God. But a lot of the OGs remember that message board where it was just flat out just people that was just awful and racist about just the dumbest shit about a football game. So those Eagles fans, they permeate now, except now we have social media, which is Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it. And now we got those fans that they're just loud and they're just dumb. They're ignorant. They're inbreds. You saw all the people at the beginning of that video that was saying Hurts wasn't the answer. You know what's not the answer? Your blood type. You look like your blood type is gravy. All of you were fat. You were out of shape. You had bad neck beards. You looked like your breath stank. You looked like you was knocking on heaven's door. But you're trying to say that Jalen Hurts isn't it. You can't literally walk to the 300 section without needing an ambulance, but you're trying to say Jalen Hurts isn't it? After a win, by the way. We were supposed to smack them. You of all people should know that it is hard to win in the National Football League. And there's a such thing as momentum. And this how I know y'all stat watch and y'all don't really watch other teams. Coming into that game, the Carolina Panthers were playing well. Bryce Young were playing well. They took the Chiefs to the limits. And I forgot who they played before that. They took them to the limit, and then they took us to the limit. You're going to have these type of games. But for you to come out there talking some Jalen Hurts isn't it, like, I'm still waiting for a fan to tell me what isn't it. You quote-unquote people that watch film, you neckbeards, you drink guzzlers, you meat swallowers at those games. Tell me why Jalen Hurts isn't it. Is it because he's not tall? Is it because he doesn't throw the ball hard? Is it because he doesn't have all these fancy arm angles? Is it because he doesn't throw the ball 50 times like your precious Joe Burrows or your Joe Allens of the world? Your Josh Allens of the world? What is it? No, you know what you're going to do? You're going to give me that generic bullshit of he doesn't see the field. He holds the ball. He doesn't have arm strength. I can name a lot of people that have arm strength and quote unquote see the field well, and they're losing, they're out of the league, or they're backups. Jalen Hurts is that perfect storm of a player who you cannot bottle it. You don't know what it is. Like, he doesn't have all the superior physical tools of a Josh Allen or of a Justin Herbert, of a Lamar Jackson, or of just name these physical specimens that you love. But God damn it, when it comes time to play and he's playing people that are quote unquote better than him, he rises his game. I never feel like I leave a game with Jalen Hurts at the quarterback saying he didn't put it all out on the field. Man, he didn't give a damn. He ran out of bounds. Like he could have fought for that yard. I never feel that way. Jalen Hurts is 5-1 against y'all favorites. And that one is in the Super Bowl where arguably he outplayed the greatest quarterback of this generation, maybe of all time. But he fumbled. And that was that fumble and Jonathan Gannon being a total dickhead is the reason why Jalen Hurts is not a Super Bowl champion. But you Eagles fans, like, I'm so sick of you drunk, loud, simple ass minority getting all, and I get it. That video went viral. It did its job. But when you got people who of other teams, fans of other teams that hate Eagles fans, that hate our guts, are telling under that video, look at under the video in the comments, they're telling them y'all are stupid as fuck. Send Jalen my way. Y'all are 11-2. Are you fucking kidding me? Jalen Hurts is a dog. Jalen Hurts is a baller. I'll take him. This is what other people are saying. Fans of other teams are saying. Be careful what you wish for, especially the dumbass that said maybe they should draft Jason Dart or Jalen Monroe. Why? So y'all can hate him after he throws a bad pass too? I know what it is. A lot of you project. You're miserable in life. You're miserable at your job. You're a failure. So you project all your energy and what you think that others should do onto them. So you think Jalen Hurts should be perfect because your life is shitty. Because you're doing Uber Eats. And because you're getting 3 stars. Because you've been at the same job for 40 years and they don't like you and you haven't gotten a raise. So you're projecting onto other people. I get it. I get it. But you Eagles fans, we're no longer, we stopped acknowledging you a long time ago. In my opinion, there are 3 sections of Eagles fans. And y'all can get mad. I don't give a shit. There's Eagles fans. There's tailgaters. And then there's Eagles fans. Now, the tailgaters and the Eagles fans, they mesh. They go hand in hand. They overlap each other. Because you got some people, you got some tailgaters who they love the community. They love the culture of what goes on down there at the link, or what goes on in Eagles fandom. And then you got the Eagles fan who love the sport, been watching the sport for so long, it sweats out of their pores, and they could break down film, but they could also enjoy the game. And those two mesh very well. And then you got the Eagles fans that's over there that might as well be Redskin fans in a Redskin jersey that got knocked out by Mike Scott because nobody likes them. You might as well be over there with sheets over your face, with slits cutting the eyes, burning the cross. Nobody likes you, Eagles fans. Nobody likes you. Because you're ignorant as fuck, you're drunk as fuck, you're GED recipients, you barely got that, you're inbreds, you're uncomfortable to be around, you're cruel, you're thoughtless, you're inconsiderate, you're simple-minded, and you don't know how to enjoy things because you're miserable. Nobody likes you. The tailgaters and the Eagles fans, they're good. They're over there. They're like, hey, man, good game. Man, we should have did better, but we're 11-2, blah, blah, blah. The Eagles fans, you're breaking down the draft by whiteness. Okay, what's the next white quarterback that I could get to? Because I need a white quarterback on my team. That's the Eagles fans. Y'all stay over there with your mock draft, with your KKK draft. You stay over there. And then when you find that Adonis white man specimen quarterback, you start your own franchise. A lot of you were happier when Carson Wentz was terrible, but he was what you think the quarterback position should look like. Tall, burly, man's, eat grass. But then you had a dilemma because Carson Wentz wore his religion on his sleeve, and we know a lot of you Eagles fans. Yeah, I don't understand that guy stuff. I just like the Eagles. I like the Eagles, and I like the white man to throw the ball. That's how the white man plays football. Stay your dumbasses over there. We're good. We're tired of you. You know, you can keep interviewing them all you want. I'm telling you now, if this podcast, if this bite don't reach anybody else, I am giving a public service announcement. Those people in the beginning, the people that disrespected Jalen Hurts, those are Eagles fans. Iggles. Those are not Eagles fans. Now, the back half of that video that had more perspective and more understanding and said a win was a win, those are tailgater Eagles fans. They go together like peanut butter and jelly. The Eagles fans, if it was a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the Eagles fans would be onions. Who the fuck eats a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with onions? Nobody. That's who the Eagles fans are. They're onions. They stink. So, fuck them. And for the record, Jalen Hurts is not above criticism. We criticize him, but some of you are so fucking stupid with the criticism. He needs to he's just not accurate. The stats say he's been improving every year. He's at 68%. I want to say 69 so bad because it just flows better. But he's at 68% completion rate. What he don't throw the ball a lot. Aren't you the same motherfuckers that sat outside the link with a damn sign that said run the ball? Y'all literally, remember at the beginning of the season when he was turning the ball over a lot, y'all said we need to run the ball. Our identity needs to be to run the ball. We have a generational running back, run the ball. Now they run the ball and he doesn't throw it enough. That's why I said it will never be good enough. We watched that man throw it enough in multiple games. The biggest game of them all, the Super Bowl, he was on point. Against Joe Burrow, he was on point. Against Josh Allen, he was on point. Against your Brock Purdy's of the world, he was on point. Against everybody that you put up against him, he has been on point. The man is 5-1. And the one he lost was the Super Bowl where we arguably can say he outplayed Patrick Mahomes. He was a dumbass defensive coordinator away from being a Super Bowl champion. I don't know how many times I can say it, but Prince, that was 2023. I mean, 2022. He has done it since then, you motherfuckers. Like, I'm trying to be nice. I got my Bob Ross hat on, hoping that I can get good vibes and not go off. But you Eagles fans are stupid. You're fucking inbreds. You're inbreds. They need to have a space of like trailers for you dummies. God. Fucking idiots. I'd rather you just say, I don't like the nigger. I don't like the nigger. Just say it. Because it's stupid. Nothing will ever be good enough from that man. The man is putting fucking air conditioners in schools for your children who can't read. But get rid of him. Because he's not 44 for 66 every week with 890 yards. Jesus. It's so dumb, man. It's aggravating, Eagles fans. I wish I could put you all on a rocket ship and shoot you to the fucking moon. The part of the moon that there's like no life. So I could watch y'all eat each other. We'll be back after this next message. Got me going off in here.
I know. You're probably wondering what's going on. Well, I'm here to tell you. It's me, Inked, and I need you guys to head on over to ajsrantroom.com and pick up your Trifecta merch. Yes, that's right. Trifecta merch is here. It is here for our Trifecta family to show their love and support and advertise for free. Well, not technically for free. You did pay for it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Head on over to ajsrantroom.com and pick up your Trifecta merch. We're all inclusive. If Prince can wear it, so can you.
That's right. Trifecta merch. Make sure you check out ajsrantroom.com. Make sure you check out. We got something for everybody. Now that I've defended Jalen Hurts, it's time to defend the other person that's been in news this week, and that's AJ Brown. AJ Brown y'all have PTSD, post-trauma stress Terrell Owens disorder. I don't know if I said it in the right order, but fuck it. That's what y'all have. Y'all want AJ Brown to be a diva so bad. And you know what's funny about this? Him and Smitty both are unhappy with the passing game. Smitty has also came out and said, but for some reason, y'all hang on to AJ Brown, who will go down as the most dominant, the best wide receiver in franchise history in such a short period of time. Y'all want this man gone so bad. Y'all want him to be this evil person so bad. Y'all done spoke on the man's, and I'm gonna get into Brandon Graham in a minute. Y'all done spoke on the man's character. Y'all done said him and Jalen Hurts aren't buddies. Y'all done said this. Y'all done say that. Meanwhile, the man is the godfather of AJ. Jalen Hurts is the godfather of AJ Brown's child. which means that he trusts him enough to know that if something was to happen to AJ Brown, he knows that Jalen Hurts is going to step up and handle his responsibilities. Y'all are so fucking stupid. And it didn't have to be that way if Brandon Graham would have kept his fucking mouth shut. I get it. Everybody loves Brandon. Brandon. But Brandon, being a vet, being in the city as long as he did, what is it about WIP that makes people so fucking stupid? I know you hire people that are stupid. Joe Giglio, Elliott Shore Parks, Spike Eskin, Joe DeCamera. Just fucking morons. And I'm not even talking intellect. I'm just talking just being basic, genuine. Y'all feed off of bullshit. And Brandon Graham, I don't know if you're trying to make it at WIP. You're trying to set up your second career in sports media. But brother, that ain't it. You talking about locker room shit like that, that's not going to get you what you think it's going to get you. Ain't no check worth that, especially from WIP. I'm not pocket watching, but you taking care of yourself pretty well. You got some good contracts. You shouldn't need to go that way. You shouldn't need to go that route. For you to talk on Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown's relationship outside the locker room on WIP, that was a shitty ass move. I didn't expect that from you. I expected it from y'all know who, number 2, maybe him. But not you, Brandon. And you blew Stokes on that fire, and you made AJ Brown out to be the villain in all this. And that's really fucked up because the dude has done nothing but balled out for all accounts from Tennessee to everybody. He's a bomb-ass teammate. He's literally a good dude. And I'm going to give you an example of that right here. This is why y'all just need to understand that, yes, these guys are big, fast, strong. They're athletes. They're rich. They do all this. But at their core, they're still human beings. So check this out. This is AJ Brown when he was in Tennessee.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Just what made you kind of come out and want to talk about that? I'm so sorry.
You're fine. It's okay. Like I said, it was a dark moment, and it was a year ago where I had thought about, taking my life, and it was special to me because it just came with my heart that I wanted to share with others and help others as much as I can. Like I said, I'm here. I'm so much to be grateful for. I'm blessed. I know I wake up every day and get to play the game that I love, but I have loved ones around me that love me dearly, and I just wanted to help someone. Hopefully I could save a life or anything. So life happens to everyone, I'm human just like everyone else. Just because I play this beautiful game, just doesn't mean life is not going to happen to me too. So I'm grateful for the person that was there for me. And I just wanted to encourage everyone to seek help if you're down and you're depressed.
That was AJ Brown when he was with the Tennessee Titans, and he addressed that there was a time where he wanted to take his own life. And we look at AJ Brown, physical dude is a fucking specimen. Like there's like if you was to build an action figure and want to use somebody as a muse, it would be AJ Brown. Big, fast, strong, just built to play this game. But when it came to the game of life, he was not. It was a period of time where he was not built to play the game of life, and he wanted to end it. He would have rather quit life than quit on the football field. So when all you pasty face, vanilla, ugly ass FBI watch list predator looking motherfuckers in Philly sports media want to shove a camera and a microphone in his face and talk shit about this man and get personal about this man, you don't know what the fuck these people are going through. The same way when you get up on here and your father has been kicked out of arenas because he don't know how to stop kissing women when they don't give consent Yeah, I'm talking to you, Spike Eskin. When you got a father who's a fucking predator, you might want to be careful how the fuck you talk. We all know you're a Nepo baby. We all know you're a fucking failed abortion. We all know you're the example of why you shouldn't sleep with sloths. I say this all the time, but Spike Eskin, you are the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen. I've been on this earth for 42 years. I can't think of somebody that's more ugly than you. I'm really trying to think. But I can't think about it. Like you're literally the ugliest motherfucker I've ever seen. Like even radio's not good enough. Can you like do radio from Mars? Like a simulcast should not work with you. I'm just thinking about it. Like just ugh. But getting back to AJ Brown. People that really fuck with you. People that really know what that was. People that really fuck with you, AJ Brown, we got your back, homie. Don't worry about it. Get the Steelers. We got the Steelers this weekend. And don't worry about the media. We'll take care of the media. We got your back, AJ. Don't you worry about it. It's nobody's business about you and Jalen Hurts' relationship. Just keep rocking out, man. Just keep representing the Eagles green, and we got your back. We'll be back after this next message. Yeah.
It's always lit over at ajsrantroom.com. We got the best bags and accessories, our beloved Black Series. We got fresh lids for you hat lovers, fire jackets and hoodies, and of course we got you covered on the t-shirts. And introducing our first shoe line, Aloysius Germain. So get on over to ajsrantroom.com today and get to shopping. You won't be disappointed.
Yes. Make sure you go to AJ's Rant Room. Make sure you check out all the available stuff that you need to. And we're gonna just keep pushing on right here. The next one we got is, y'all know what it is. I'm gonna need Nene for this. I got several I said what I said segments. So Nene just gonna help me out here.
I said what I said.
All right, Nene. I really needed you today, Nene, because I got several, like I said, I got several videos on I said what I said, and I'm gonna play them and then I'm gonna give you my reaction. And it's sort of gonna be like a rapid fire, but y'all know if I get passionate about something, it can be long. So here we go. Pause.
For the life of me, cannot get into grown ass men playing video games. I'm going to be very honest with y'all. I am 40 years old. I have a lot of friends. I've got fraternity brothers. I've got friends who are doctors, lawyers, dentists. I've got friends who are dope boys. I got all types of friends, and none of them play PlayStation. It's just something about me and a woman that go with a man that play PlayStation. You deserve kitty games, kitty attitudes, and all the kitty shit that he put you through. And I know it's a lot of hit holes on this thing right now. It would be the biggest turnoff to me if I was on the phone with my man. I say, babe, what you doing? And this nigga say, I'm on my way to GameStop to pick up the latest Madden. He could never call me again.
Hi, Hit Ho here. I am a Hit Ho. I have a problem with grown men that rub up against other grown men. I have a lot of friends. I have dope boys. I have friends that are doctors. I have friends that are lawyers. I have friends that are dentists. I have friends that are teachers. I have friends that are in the entertainment industry. I have friends that do this, that, and the third. None of them sleep with other men. I'm being disingenuous about that because, of course, some of them do. But that's just to show you how stupid you sound. this thing about video games, but I know why you're acting like that, and you're looking at it from a woman's point of view because you want to be one. You're worried that another grown man is playing video games. My PlayStation 5 is right there. You know what's to the opposite side of my PlayStation 5? My bachelor's and my master's, and soon to be my doctorate degree. So I guess doctors do play video games. I have a toy wall. In the back of me, I have Funko Pops. I'm also sitting in a 6-bedroom house with 5 bathrooms. I think I play video games building this motherfucker. I think I play video games striving to make sure that my family is okay for the rest of their lives. There's been plenty of days I've been sitting here 4-5 hours on a video game. But Prince, it's just video games. Why are you getting so mad about it? Because it's beyond video games. This is about another man trying to tell another man how his life should move. And it's not affecting him. I can tell you, stop taking it up the ass. Because you're going to go to hell. But see, the way you move, don't do shit for me. I ain't got a heaven or hell to put you in. I can say that sharing a straw with you is dangerous. I can say that seeing commercials where people are smiling about taking a pill for HIV is dumb. But you know what? I let people do what they do. You got on Michael Jackson's whole internet and said that a woman deserves all the kitty games that a man gives her because he plays video games. You know what a man, well, I'm talking about the good men, the men that really hold it down and take care of their woman and not cheating. You know what a man that plays video games is at? He's home. You know, when the kids come home and they want to talk to daddy, he's upstairs or he's in the bedroom or he's playing video games. We just tried to riot for somebody whose father left them in the system. Hello, Neely. Mr. Neely. He should have been playing video games. Then maybe Neely Jr. wouldn't have got choked out on a train. See, this it's levels to this shit. You're not gonna get your sassy ass on the internet and try to tell grown men who play video games that they're somehow less than other people. You think it ain't doctors or dentists? Who do you think helped build some of these games? Some of the people that do all these games and work on all these graphics, they have PhDs. They have degrees in coding. They have to know what the fuck they're designing. They're engineers. Engineers are notorious for having doctoral degrees, masters at the minimum. You sound dumb. I don't want my man playing video games. You shouldn't have a man playing video games. If we're going to be honest, maybe if you play video games, you know what? Help me, Bob. Help me. If you did play video games, you wouldn't be around here wanting to be with another man. Maybe some of that masculinity would have penetrated you and not the way you like, sexy Dex, and you would be a man. Instead of being on the internet gossiping like a bitch. And not woman, because I'm not saying women are bitches. There's women and then there's bitches. There's women behavior and then there's bitch assness. You just displayed bitch assness. And I said what the fuck I said with that. I'm done with it. Fucking weirdo. All right. Now, the next video we have I told you I got a lot of videos today. The next video we have is Mr. J. Cole himself. Mr. J. Cole, who decided like Colin Kaepernick grew an afro. He grew dreads and became this light-skinned Umar, revolutionary, rapper, activist, swingali, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Listen to his take on cops.
Somebody was asking me, like, don't you think there's good cops?
Of course.
But this is the thing. I think there are good and great people who are cops.
Right.
But I think the term good cop
is a conundrum.
It's an oxymoron.
Right.
Because the job ain't good.
The job ain't good.
The machine, they are a part of a machine that's not good. They are agents of a machine that are not good. Are there good people in those roles? Absolutely.
Right.
Great people who really thought they were joining to make a difference and make a change.
This is why your activists used to be poor, didn't have a pot to piss in, because they spoke from common sense. J. Cole, what is the machine that you're talking about? What is this machine that good people are being a part of that it can't be good cops? What is this machine? Are you going to tell me agents of white supremacy? Y'all are so lazy. And this is the thing. People, just because somebody has locks and they bathe every 4 days and they look dirty doesn't make them super intelligent and deep. This is why I struggle. And for full disclosure, I am a retired police officer. I'm not joining a machine. I didn't join a machine. I saw that my people was in trouble. I saw that people in general was in trouble. And I was willing to sacrifice myself to do whatever it takes to make it better. So when you say that there's no good cops, you're wrong, J. Cole. That's like me saying there are no good rappers. There's just people that just want to get their art out, but they're part of the machine. So there you go, J. Cole. There's no good rappers. There's no good rappers. There's good people who rap. Because rapping is used by the Jewish man to denigrate black society. So the fact that you are rapping, you're part of the machine, J. Cole. Oh, and J. Cole, this is a great week for you to be part of I Said What I Said. Aren't you a Rock Nation artist? Who owns Rock Nation? Jay-Z. What is Jay-Z a part of right now? A lawsuit. What is Jay-Z in pictures with? P. Diddy. What did Jay-Z rap about in his lyrics? Selling drugs. What did Jay-Z do? Sell drugs. He's the most glorified drug dealer in the world. You want to sit up there and talk about people that are actually about that fucking life and trying to clean up the streets and trying to rid the streets of the poison that your mentor, the owner of your rap label, is responsible for putting off said poison on the streets. He's not the machine, but the cops are the machine. It's always you light brights that struggle. I noticed that. It's always the light skin that struggle. It's like I'm not sure if I'm black enough. I'm not sure if I'm hamming it up enough. I'm not saying nigga enough. I need to say nigga 20 times a day. I need to wear a dashiki. I need to get me the darkest woman in the world. Shit, I need to put lipstick on charcoal and marry that. Yeah, that'll make me super black. And then I need to get on a podcast and say something real deep. Yeah, and then people fall for it because I'm J. Cole and I'm a rapper. I'm the rapper's rapper. Nah, I'm not a rapper. I'm a poet. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. You see the hypocrite? You literally came into this business under Jay-Z, who owns Rock Nation, who's a part of God knows what. And we all know what rap is really. What rap was first started as an expression of what was going on in the inner cities. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Kool Herc, Public Enemy, Rakim, LL, Slick Rick. Real pioneers who talked about, hey, it's some shit going on in the hood. Like, hey, like, broken glass everywhere. People pissing in the staircase, we just don't care. Like, that was going on. Not, 6 Percocets, Molly Percocets, Molly Percocets. I fuck 6 bitches, yeah. I be cooking them O's. I bake cakes. I bake pies and cakes. They ain't talking about carrot cake, nigga. They talking about drugs. Go away. I'm sick of this shit trying to demonize police officers. And I'm sick of having this disclaimer that, yes, there are bad police officers. Yes, there are bad people in every profession. There are bad rappers. Birdman. Oh. Get the fuck out of here with that machine shit. Go release a tape, nigga. Like, I'm sick of hearing y'all fake ass activists. At least I can speak from a place of done it. Military, retired, done it. Police, done it. Life, done it. Education at the highest level, done it. We'll be next video. I was about to go to commercial. Next video is you know what? Nah, we not gonna do that video. I don't want to do that video because I felt like it wouldn't be right to follow up that video with me just cussing out J. Cole. So we'll be back. We'll be back after this message.
I know. You're probably wondering what's going on. Well, I'm here to tell you. It's me, Inked, and I need you guys to head on over to ajsrantroom.com and pick up your Trifecta merch. Yes, that's right. Trifecta merch is here. It is here for our Trifecta family to show their love and support and advertise for free. Well, not technically for free. You did pay for it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Head on over to ajsrantroom.com and pick up your Trifecta merch. We're all inclusive. If Prince can wear it, so can you.
That's right. If Prince can wear it, so can you. Make sure y'all check that out. Now, ladies, this thing where, well, ladies and gentlemen, there's this thing where like black people are just incapable of getting married. They don't know what they want. They don't know what kind of woman they want. They don't know if they want 304s or whatever the case may be. It's just really marriage in general. Like this whole demonization of, I see it all the time where people like, what's the purpose of getting married? What's the purpose of getting married? And it's just not black people. It's just everybody. Like, what's the purpose of getting married? And I just want to play this video. Then I want to piggyback off of what she's saying. And then I want to give, my take on it. Here we go.
When a man wants to get married, he's only getting married truly for one reason. Because let me be honest with you women, the men can work and provide for themselves. He does not necessarily need you to cook, clean, and have sex because he can get sex from multiple women. They're giving it out. A lot of them can cook and clean. Their mother taught them, or they can pay someone to get it. The culture is telling them, do not get married. So why would a man go past what the culture is telling him and choose to have a wife, because with a wife, you can now have love, you can now have nurturing, you can have support, you can have affection. This is what he can't get from a roommate. So if that is not what you're leading with in your relationships with men, is love, support, nurturing, and respect, this is why your husband is now pulling away, because in the beginning you gave him those things. But as you got into the relationship, you got bitter, you got resentful, you start seeing his flaws, start counting that against him, you start measuring him against other men, and now you're pulling back on the love, the affection, and the nurturing.
I mean, I can't argue with anything that she said. Let's be honest. When you meet somebody and you really care for somebody and you love somebody, it's just different. You can't even, if you was to talk to anybody that's in a meaningful relationship, when it really comes down to, like, if you was like, hey man, what made you want to be with that person? You really can't explain it. You could say a whole bunch of things like, yeah, I thought she was the most beautiful woman on earth. She's kind. She listens to me. She does this. She does that. But if you think about it, those are all things that everybody can say. That just shows the power of what real love is. You can't describe it. It's just something that brought you two together, that only you two, it's chemistry. It's like it's just a perfect mix. And nothing, it's a bond, and nothing can break that bond. You can say, yeah, she was sexy, she was smart, she was funny, she cooked for me, she cleaned for me, she sexed me real good. But when you really think about it, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like she was made for me. She was tailor made for me. She was perfect for me. That's why, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to, I promise you, I'm not trying to be funny. When you see people together and you're like, why the fuck is she with him? Ew, he doesn't look good. Ew, oh man, she ugly as fuck. Why he with her? Chemistry and bonding is some shit that it's out of your hands. And I'm not trying to get super preachy on you, but it comes from a higher power. It comes from something else. Now, what you believe in, that's on you. I believe in the Lord. I believe in Jesus Christ. So I believe that my wife, from the moment she was brought into this world, it all led up to me meeting her 12 years ago. That's how I look at it. I can't describe anything else. That's why when I tell my wife this and I tell other people this, like when I'm talking, there is no, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, there is no woman, I don't care BBL, I don't care how big the titties is, I don't care if she can throw that ass in a circle, I don't care what she can do. She could blow out candles with her vagina. I don't care. There is no woman on earth worth what me and my wife have. No woman. That's why some of y'all be out here all fucked up in the game. You're in women's DMs. You're sending women's pictures. You're kikiing with women and all that shit. You're saying inappropriate shit. And you're getting called out on it. And your shit is fucked up. Real men move accordingly. When you got a woman that do all the things that lovely lady said in the video I showed you, what is it that another woman can give you besides sex? Don't give me that, oh man, she just gets me. You married a woman that just gets you. So you're saying that the woman you married doesn't get you because you're out searching for something else. And I'm telling you, women, if you're out here and you're mad at your man, and the first thing you're saying is, the bank is closed. He gonna have to get it for somewhere else because that doesn't do anything. Sex is one of the things that's involved in a relationship. And just the fact that you think just pulling away physically from your man is what's going to, quote unquote, get him right, you lost already. Because like that woman said, a man could get sex from anywhere. The sex is a conduit to feelings, emotions, a place of closeness, security. It all goes together. A man can get sex from anybody. So you saying, he ain't getting none from you. He could get it from somewhere else if he living that life. There's a reason why a man gets so upset when his woman is not available. Because that's their time to be with their woman. They can have sex anywhere else, but they want to be intimate with their woman. Women have to start leading again with the little things, and men have to start leading again with the little things. Coming into a relationship saying I make six figures, I do this, I do that, I got a Bentley and all that shit. No. Coming to the relationship saying, yeah, I got a 12-inch waist with an 85-inch ass and 88H titties and all that shit. No. Again, with OF and Instagram and the way everything is set up, you see that shit all the time. It's like everybody has the same starter kit. Every woman has the same starter kit. Waist snatched, but really look like chewed up bubble gum because you done sliced and diced that damn waist down. An ass full of mashed potatoes and titties hard as cinder blocks. And what do men wind up marrying? Somebody that's the total opposite of what they're fucking. Because even at the end of the day, they know that that's not wifey material. Y'all probably hear the vacuum cleaner. Like I said, the cleaners is here. But yes, men, you're leading with your Bentley, you're leading with your chains, you're leading with all this stuff. You lose it. Now the woman's gone. Why? Because you led with the wrong things. Now what do you have when you're struggling? You can't communicate. You don't know how to talk to her. You barely can sex her right. So what is she holding on to? So I'm saying, we'll be back after this next message.
It's always lit over at ajsrantroom.com. We got the best bags and accessories, our beloved Black Series. We got fresh lids for you hat lovers, fire jackets and hoodies, and of course we got you covered on the t-shirts. And introducing our first shoe line, Aloysius Germain. So get on over to ajsrantroom.com today and get to shopping. You won't be disappointed.
All right, let's have some fun, y'all. Hey, Dame, what's up, man?
Stick together. Pause. Knows he can have it. Pause. You see what I do when I got the rock. Pause.
Let me just put this in real quick.
This is Dame, by the way.
Okay, it's time for Ayo Pause. That's when I find a clip, I play it, and then I let y'all know if it's Ayo Pause worthy. Ayo, I don't know about y'all, but have y'all ever heard of Meat Jeopardy? Let me explain it.
Go. OG Mudbone, 14 inches. Mandingo, 10 inches. Julio Gomez, 14 inches. Damian Daysky, 10 inches. Jason Love, 8 inches. Ricky Johnson, 8.5 inches. Dredd, 10 inches. Lil D, 7.5 inches. KSI, 4.5 inches. Lex Steele, 9.5 inches. Yes! Bro! Yes! 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 Let's go!
Do y'all know that this man He literally just played. I don't know what's the game. He played Willa Meats, Meat Jeopardy, Family Meat. Like he literally knows the inches of black porn stars' meats. Like who memorizes that? Like y'all don't understand. He literally sat there and he knew the meat of men. He knew the size of men. How do you study that? Why do you Google that? Or do you like just look at it and then you can tell by just looking at it? Are you like a savant in meat? You know what? Anybody who has shared a shower with this motherfucker, I feel bad for you. You're in his meat Rolodex. You're in his dick Rolodex. Like if you was to meet him again and you be like, hey, remember I went to high school with you? Yes, Gerald, 7.5 inches. Excuse me? Yes, I remember you, Gerald, in gym class, 7.5 inches. Nigga, are you talking about my feet? No. I'm talking about your dick. Your dick was 7.5 inches. I remember when I used to see it in the shower. Oh my God. I don't think y'all understand the severity of this. Oh man. And he has other videos like this. Like he also has a video where he could tell you like women porn stars like the size of their breasts or just who they are in general by just seeing a picture of them. This is a level of metanomics that shouldn't even be allowed. Like he should be locked away because he's a dick connoisseur. He needs to go. Like that can't happen. Yo, that's not only Ayo Pauls. That's might need to check his hard drive. Like, I mean, damn. We'll be back after this next message.
I know. You're probably wondering what's going on. Well, I'm here to tell you. It's me, Inked, and I need you guys to head on over to ajsrantroom.com and pick up your Trifecta merch. Yes, that's right. Trifecta merch is here. It is here for our Trifecta family to show their love and support and advertise for free. Well, not technically for free. You did pay for it. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Head on over to ajsrantroom.com and pick up your Trifecta merch. We're all inclusive. If Prince can wear it, so can you.
All right. I'd like to thank everybody for joining me. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all so much. Please make sure before you go, you like this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you check out all my social media platforms right there. I hope everybody has a great, safe week. What else I wanted to say? Oh, yes. Please make sure y'all like this. It helps the algorithm. Make sure y'all share it. Just hit the thumbs up. It doesn't cost anything. Just show me that you appreciate this. I appreciate everybody that's watching, everybody that's listening, everybody that's gonna rewatch and re-listen. I hope that it was entertaining. Please, everybody, have a safe rest of your week, and I will catch y'all next week. I think. Maybe going on vacation, so I don't know if there'll be a real time next week. But if it is, y'all know I'll always let y'all know. And as always, thanks for watching Real Time. Appreciate Bob Ross. Bob Ross always with me. And everybody have a good time and go Birds.
Come through. Real time. Real time. Real time. Real time.